Hey, what's going on, guys? I've been meaning to put out this core video for quite some time now, and I finally got some time to do it, and I'm just going to get straight into it. Core is the most strategic guard in the game. He has tons of possibilities, and he has tons of team setups, and the great thing about him is that he can be built to combat anything in the game. It just depends on what you want to beat. And that's something that's very unique to Core because of his ability Abysses, which cancels everything. It's kind of like Void, but it doesn't affect him, as you can read. Everyone knows it, I guess. But there's a lot of ways to build him. I have 3 builds, and I'm going to show you all of them. The first one I have is a counter core. It beats like Rexa, Saint Shrews, other cores, King Punisher. Royal Guard has increased in popularity. Everyone's using hybrid imprint with it, and with a good cause, of course, because it's really good. And this build is capable of beating Warhulk. Of course, there's a lot of variables like, how bad the Warhulk is damaged and just the stats on the Warhulk in general. But it's capable of combating all that, and I like the build a lot. As far as the imprint goes, I like to use Shield. A quick thing about the Shield imprint. Shield is the best health imprint, if that makes sense. Like, instead of plus 100 health, you essentially get anywhere from 300 to 400 plus, depending on the guard and the hit points. But unfortunately, Shield is cancelled easily by Void and Abysses too. But Core can run it without fear, and that's why I like to run Shield on this core build. The second core I want to show you is a Piercing core, and Core is the only guard who can safely run Piercing. If you put Piercing on a Rexa or a Royal Guard or something like that, it really sucks when the opponent is like running Void, because then it's just a dead imprint. And if that guard was meant to be built for piercing, because the piercing imprint's cancelled, then it's just kind of a moot guard, if that makes sense. But like I said, Core is the only guard who can safely run it because nothing can cancel the imprint that he runs. This build is kind of similar to the counter core, but while it doesn't cover Saint Shrews and opposing cores, it still covers Rexa and Royal Guard, but it also deals with the ever so popular Panth Mage. There's just too many Panth Mages going around. Everyone's using army teams with Panth Mage, and this guy's capable of killing 2 Panth Mages in a row. So that's definitely something to watch out for. But that's another build that I like to use. This Fire Element build is a dumb creation by Blessed Boy, who's probably like in the top 5 players in the game. He's just really good. Double Assault Fire Element. It's pretty good. Like, it cleans house on any speed team, whether it's a raw speed team or ground speed teams. Speed guards take 2 hits to be knocked out, and sometimes 3 if they have the endurance imprint on. But not only does this build that's right here cancel endurance because of Abysses, but assault makes it hit twice. So it's like the perfect counter to speed guards. I'm going to put up some videos right now so you can see. But it's just good because, like I said, his ability cancels the endurance imprints, but nothing can cancel that assault imprint that makes the tank build hit twice to kill speed guards. It's just so good. As you see here, I kill 3 reindeers with this guy. It's pretty good. While these battles are rolling, I just want to talk about how Core came to be so good. Clown is still like the top guard in the game because of how much his transform skill turns the tide in the user's favor. Everyone says that King and Punisher are really overpowered. Like, yes, they are good, but they're just raw beat sticks with great skills, But Clown is still essential to the overall meta of Pocket Summoner right now. Because Clown is so popular, people are starting to use Silent more because Silent kills Clown. It's like the silver bullet. And it also deals with a lot of other things, so of course Silent is one of the best skills in the game. But it has to be used on a Dark Guard, but so does Void. So since more people are making the switch to Silent, there has been a decrease in Void, and a lot of people know this. So a lot of people are running more special imprints, mainly Endurance, because of course it's like the best imprint in the game, in my opinion at least. And where was I at? Oh yeah, like people are running special imprints, mainly Endurance, and because of this, there's just a lot of Endurance floating around, and army teams that consist of Warhulk, are using Silent Warhulk because, of course, Silent Warhulk is like, it's just amazing synergy because Silent complements Spike so well. And because of this, they're not running Void, and they're making the switch from Health 3 to Shield. So not only are there Endurance imprints floating around, but there's Shield imprints floating around too. And Core just stops all of that, and it puts his team at a superior advantage. And that's pretty much all I wanted to say. That wraps up Core pretty well. There are other builds out there. Royal Summoner had an Endurance core that was really good. I didn't quite get the specifications on that, but he claimed it was like cleaning house in the clan fight. So I'll definitely take his word for it because he is also a really good player. And there's been Speed core with Ground. I heard that did really well. So I mean, there's just tons of stuff that you can do with core, and there's just like endless possibilities. And like I said, he can be built to counter whatever. So that's what makes him in the top 5 guards. That should do it, guys. Thank you for watching. I have a close call video coming up. It has a badass Zelda song, so I want to post that. And then I made a 1-minute video with Philly, and I laugh every time I watch it. So I want you guys to see that too, so I will upload that. And then I think Clan Shop 29 should be coming up soon. Maybe like 2 weeks or so. I don't know, it depends on a lot of factors. But yeah, stay tuned for those videos and have a nice night.